Welcome to the 17th episode of the Save Me Podcast, where I talk about things that are on my mind. And in this episode of the Save Me Podcast, I have some things I want to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is my 3D print channel. So recently I was going to be starting a 3D print channel because I wanted to showcase my 3D prints and also bring my passion of 3D printing onto YouTube. But then recently I decided I didn't want to do the 3D print channel anymore, and the reason is for that is because I decided that I want to keep 3D printing away from YouTube, and I don't think my content would stand out from other channels in the 3D printing niche, who also show 3D printed style creations. So now it almost was going to become a channel, but next I want to talk about how I got interested in 3D printing. A couple of years ago, I was in I was in a PC repair class, and I was in there for a long time, and then I was in school at the time, and I went to the counseling office, and I told our counselor that I wanted, and I told the counselor that I wanted to change my class to 21st Century Tech, and I wanted to take the afternoon session, and because I didn't like the doing PC repair stuff, and I didn't like that class at all, and it was I advocated for myself to say that I didn't like the PC repair class I was taking, and I wanted to switch to doing 21st Century Time afternoon session, and sometime later I started my 21st Century Tech afternoon class, and I got and I had a good, and it was much, and I felt much better about it because with this class I was learning a lot about 3D printing and how a 3D printer works, and how there's different and a lot of different things about 3D printing, and then on my Christmas list around that year, that some time ago, I asked for a 3D printer, and I did get it, and I eventually got one. So I set it up, and I tried, and I did some 3D prints on it, and I was enjoying it, but then sometime later I lost my interest for 3D printing, and I was sad that it wasn't printing tall 3D prints, and I was sad, and I went ahead and put my storage, and I decided to put the 3D printer in the storage room, but then my parents told me I should go back to using it, and because it would, and so and then what saved me from losing interest for 3D printing was actually a challenge that my dad gave me on his Lego on his episode on the Lego Roundtable series here on the BrickAdvice channel, and his challenge was and he gave me the challenge to 3D print a Lego minifigure, and when he gave me that challenge, I was motivated to complete his challenge, and now, but it wasn't done right away but unfortunately it wasn't done right away because the fan was broken, and because I broke the fan by accident, and then we had to fix the old fan, and then we got a replacement part, a fan part, and then I had to tell them, and I told them to help me to fix it, and then it finally got fixed, and then recently I 3D printed the Lego minifigure just like he wanted. So, Dad, if you're watching this podcast episode, this is the final result. Yay. So now I now have interest in 3D printing, and I might be doing it for other stuff, and I might 3D print some other things, like I'll 3D print maybe some Lego brick, maybe I'll 3D print Lego bricks and try that, and I might try that, or I'll 3D I'll 3D print whatever I think I want to 3D print. So next I'm going to talk about my music channel. So now recently I was trying. I had my music channel, but I realized it wasn't under the same account, and there was another. So I had two channels, and the music channel and another channel, but I just wanted the music channel under that account. And so I tried I tried to make it just one channel under the account, but then eventually whatever I did, I ended up deleting the music channel, which made me upset because people were loving my music then, and it was a way that I could write my own songs and do a lot of that, and just be able to have my family members listen to them. So it was definitely very upset. It was definitely sad when I accidentally pressed the delete channel button, the button that was labeled delete channel, but good news, it is coming. The music channel is coming back. But earlier I talked about that I started a 3D print channel. Well, that channel, which was called Sam's 3D Prints, and that's prints with the Z, not an S. And I am going to use that channel as to bring back my music channel. So which means that it will go back to I'm gonna put the channel name as my name, and I'm gonna then I'm gonna get some of my songs. If there's songs I've saved, I'm gonna re-upload those. If there's songs that I didn't save and I have the lyrics for those, they will get up. I will record those and put them up there. I'm hoping. So with this, I'm hoping to come back with some, and hoping that I will have people come back to listening to music, and maybe even hearing a few, and also being able to write some go back to writing songs and making and having my people that I know and don't know be able to enjoy my music again. Next, I want to talk about Lego sorting. So as I've mentioned, I do not like Lego sorting, but now I am going to be gain over my fear of sorting Lego, and I am going to sort Lego every day, and by sorting Lego every day, I am going to be able to accomplish my goal of getting all my Lego sorted by the end of 2023. So I'm really hoping that I'm really gonna motivate myself to get this Lego sorting done, and by sorting Lego every day. Another thing I want to talk about is I have fully rebuilt the Lego Technic Ford F-150 Raptor set. Yes, I have. It is fully rebuilt now, and all the stickers that I took off I ordered. I got a new sticker sheet, and I got the stickers back on the parts that were missing the stickers. I finally all the parts of it are finally fully rebuilt. So which is good, because I'm not going to be ending up scrapping it again. Next I want to talk about my ukulele. So as I've talked about in the past, when I did have my music channel, I said I was going to want to use my ukulele on the channel, and that still holds with recreating my music channel with the new channel that I started recently. So, and now unfortunately I'm not really that skilled at ukulele. I'm using the ukulele right now. And I really hope I can learn how to use it so that I can use it on my music channel, and hopefully that I can then I'm gonna be able to use it as when I go to write a song, and I can use it as a way to give a tune, and rather than using myself to provide a tune for the song I write. So, but for now, that will hopefully happen in the future, sometime in the future. Right now, I'm just going to be using myself to provide tunes for each song that I write. So, next I want to talk about Lego sets. So I am still behind on building the Lego sets that I have in my Lego set inventory, and the reason is because I haven't been making any time to build those sets, and because of that, they're just still in the boxes, and they're not getting, and I haven't didn't start putting them together, and then and I have been told, and my mom said that I will not be able to buy any new Lego sets until I build those Lego sets. So if I'm gonna buy new Lego sets, I have to build these Lego sets. I have to start building these Lego sets really soon. So I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to do that hopefully soon. Next, I want to talk about Lego creation. Now I may have mentioned this before, but I'm gonna probably say it again. I am going to be taking apart some of my old Lego creations. So now there will be some Lego creations that I don't take apart, but for ones I am taking apart, they are going to be taken apart to be saved, for the parts to be saved for some new Lego creations that I'm gonna eventually build in the future. So and that is what I'm aiming. That's what I aim to do with this. retain the parts of my old Lego creations. So, hopefully those Lego creations will the parts will get sorted into my Lego sorting units, my drawer units, and they will be used for whatever Lego creation that I end up building. Thank you for watching the 17th episode of the Sammy Podcast, and I will see you on the next episode. So until then, see you next time.